So I love this team. That's what it says right behind you. I was
Yes.
filming one day, and all of a sudden I heard this scream come out of the dugout. I love this team. Who is this guy? And it's you.
Yeah.
Is that natural? This sort of enthusiasm?
Yeah, well, I feel like I haven't always been like this, but recently I have. I think it takes the right team and the right group of guys to bring it out of me, and this team definitely has, and it's a side of me that I like, and I want it to never go away. So it's awesome. I love every minute of this team, and I mean it when I say it. I love this team, so and everything, the atmosphere, everything I love about it.
So it doesn't come natural. So this team, a bunch of people from all over the place, and they come together. And what can you kind of describe how you kind of congealed as a team?
I think I don't know. It's rare to see because I feel like a lot of teams have factions and guys from different areas like different things. But all of us, I mean, we see. I think what it is we see how good we are, and that we have a chance, not a chance, that we're gonna win this championship. And I think everyone really is pulling for it, and that's why we're so close, and that's why all these guys from different areas and different backgrounds all mingle together like we're like a family. It's awesome. We're a family. It's crazy.
Was it helpful to be on the road the early part of the season?
Yeah, I think it was because being not at home, being in an already more uncomfortable situation than you're used to because you just came out here in Jamestown, you're not familiar with the area, and then on top of that you leave right away and go away for 5 days. I think that really puts a test to the team, and the fact that we came off that road trip 4-1, like I think that road trip really helped us get closer as a team.
Then you come back here and you have a big crowd, huge crowd.
Huge crowd, yeah. For Wolves' first night, 1,500, something like that. It was. I think that it's awesome. The crowd's awesome.
Well, you're in the inaugural team of the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. When you heard the term Tarp Skunks, what did you think?
I didn't know what to expect because I've never heard the term before in my life. I've heard tarp, I've heard skunk, but I've never heard them together, so I had no expectations. I knew it was going to be interesting, but I didn't think it was going to be like this.
I often listen to WRFA, which is the radio broadcast, and there's commentary, and also there's always a campus name on there. It looks like your mom.
That's my grandmother.
Your grandma?
That's
grandmother?
my grandmother, yes.
Oh, even cooler.
Yeah. She's always on the stream commenting and stuff, so she loves it.
Oh, that's great. Have your mom and dad been here?
Yeah, they came up, I think 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago or so. Yeah, they came and visited me and saw me for 3 or 4 days. That was a good time. I'm glad to see them.
So, when you get back to school after this, you're majoring in what?
Finance. I'm a finance major.
And I know you want to stay in baseball as long as humanly possible.
Yes.
That's the goal. But at some point, if it should end, do you have a kind of an end game and all that?
Yeah, I would like to. My dad's involved with a travel program that I played with my entire life. He was my coach my whole life, and they're expanding and they're building a pretty big complex near near where I'm living, near my house, and hopefully I'll get a job there. Because he'll be running it, so I should have a job there, and it'll be nice to work at home. Like hopefully I'll run the program because of my finance background and stuff, and if not, I always have this. I go to school, and I went to school in the city this past year in New York City, and there's always jobs in the city, and I would love to work in the city as well.
So you get back, and you're back to school, and people are going to ask you, what was your experience like in Jamestown? What are you going to tell them?
I'm telling them it was the funnest time I've ever had in my life playing baseball. With honest truth, I've played summer ball, not away like this. I've played close to my home, and it's just not the same. Being away from your families with 30 other guys, like they become your family, and it's just been an awesome experience.
Has it been helpful to be in the dorm?
Yeah, that's been a huge. I think that's why it separates us from the rest of the league is that our closeness is different because we live next to each other, with each other. Every day we see each other. Living in host families and in apartments away from each other, I don't think you get the same team chemistry is the word for it as we do.
How does it work in the dorm? I mean, do you have curfew? Does Barry Powell walk around and knock on doors?
No, there's no curfew, but we know that coach is there, and we got to behave like professionals. We can stay up, do what we want. We're on our own, but we got to behave like professionals at the same time. Because Coach Powell, he was a professional and still is. He looks professionals every day of his life. So we have a different standard than most teams, and I think that's what makes us that much better than the rest of them. Because we're held to a different level than the rest of the teams are. Same as Jordan holds us to a different level too, and it's awesome.
You guys play small ball.
Yeah.
And that's my term. And is that what you expected coming in? Was this sort of a philosophy of Jordan's?
I didn't expect that because I haven't played small ball. Like at college, we didn't play that much small ball. This is the first time probably since high school that I've played small ball, and I love that's the kind of type of coaching I love. Everyone nowadays just wants to hit bombs and hit home runs, but winning games, it comes down to playing smart and playing small. Like we were being no hit. You drop a bunt base hit, and then it has nothing to do with me, but the rest of the team hopped on it, and we won, or we came back in that game. So
that was the first game.
Yeah, that was the first game against at the doubleheader, and small ball's a great thing. I think it needs to be incorporated more into baseball again because it's gone.
You have had an opportunity to be in all the other ballparks around here, and how do you sense Dietrich Park compared to the other places?
It's the best one. It's the best park. Not only is it our grounds crew is unbelievable. They take care of the field. It's 80 years old or something more, maybe more than that.
80 years old?
Yeah, and it looks like brand new. The rest of the fields don't compare to this field. We have awesome the crowd on top of that, the atmosphere. The crowd's always into it. You always hear the guys in the left field bleachers screaming and hollering. It's an awesome time.
So you get some kid comes up and asks for your first autograph. What did you think?
I was tickled almost because I'm just to them I'm a major leaguer, but in reality I'm just a college kid, and the fact that I got to do that I know if I was in his situation, his age, it'd make my day. So if I can do that for even one kid, that's all that matters.
That's great. Well, I'm so excited. What's the question I should be asking you?
If I love this team?
Yeah.
Of course I love this team.
And you got a Jordan Bazile story?
Jordan Bazile story. He and me always go back and forth with each other because me and him both love to eat. So if we see each other eating too much, we'll go at each other a little bit. Me and him, we have a good relationship, and I haven't had a relationship like that with a coach in a while. So I appreciate everything he's done for me.
Does he show you how to eat Italian food?
Did I show you how to eat?
He showed you how to eat Italian food?
No, he hasn't. I haven't been properly taught how to eat Italian food yet.
He's good at that. He's a professional at that too. Bowling and eating good.
Oh yeah, he has showed me up on the lanes already. So I told him I was good, but I think I lied a little bit. He beat me.
Well, and he's competitive.
Yeah, he is. I think that's what makes this team good because he's a competitor too.
Yeah. Well, thank you. This has been great. Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And we'll see you, and we'll enjoy the playoff run here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
It's interesting. There's only 9 games left.
Yeah, and the season's over, and then playoffs. Yeah, it flew by. Yeah. It was awesome.
Great. Terrific. Thank you.
Thank you.